Hello, this is Chris Pipolinski here to talk about my review for the sixth and final Resident Evil movie, which is coincidentally titled, the final chapter. Which, even though a lot of times, movies will say that the final chapter, like say Friday the 13th Part 4, which was at the time listed as the final chapter, but in actuality it wasn't. But I would say in this case, even though it does answer like a lot of the questions fans have been curious about, like I guess Alice's past and how she came to be, and also the origin of the T virus, which was known to cause the zombie, infection in Raccoon City. So that answers that as well. The events of this movie pick up about like 3 weeks after the ending of the fifth Resident Evil Retribution, which humanity was on its last legs against the Red Queen. But in this one, it picks up like 3 weeks later. But even though timeline wise, it's about 5 years since the events of the fifth movie and 15 years since the first one. So once again, Alice is portrayed by Wesker, and it's wish one of the things the film would have done, which it didn't, was reveal the fates of Ada, Leon, Chris, Kmart, aka Dahlia and Becky, which is too bad, they're not mentioned in the movie, but at least, Claire comes back after being absent in the fifth movie, and Alice, also has to face her greatest stand against, her arch nemesis Wesker, and also the real Dr. Isaacs, who she thought was killed in the third, Resident Evil movie, but in actuality, it turned out to be a clone, almost like in the way that Alice was, herself, and face her most difficult battle yet. I would say, in terms of the film itself, even though it does seem to provide the movie, a bit of closure, but I wish it would have brought back more of the fan favorites, which is too bad that they didn't, considering it's the final Resident Evil movie, and you want to go out with a bang. And it does like have a lot of action and all that, but I kind of wish it would have, focused more on the returning characters rather than new characters that are going to be disposed of anyway. But that's the way it is, and of course, Alice, played by Mila Jovovich, is the only, character to be in all six movies, which is kind of, impressive that she started it, the series out, and she kind of ends it here. So I would say the way that it ends, it kind of left it open for a seventh one, even though I seriously doubt it would happen based on the way it ends. But I guess that's up to interpretation by the die-hard Resident Evil fans. Hopefully, for those that saw the finale for the film franchise, hopefully they'll be satisfied with it, like I was, which turned out to be much better than I thought. And I guess that's my critique on that film. And I will say it was, quite, I guess, an interesting 15-year journey seeing Alice's adventure, battling, the Umbrella Corporation and, the undead and things like that. So I guess that's that. Thanks.